The U.S. Court of International Trade has now unanimously ruled that Trump doesn't have tariff authority, so his Liberation Day tariffs, they've been ruled illegal and they're now permanently blocked unless he gets an emergency stay. They also blocked the so-called fentanyl tariffs on Mexico, Canada, and China from earlier this year when we were all 9 years younger. The market is absolutely exploding with the news. But getting into more specifics, you have the court saying that Trump does not have the legal authority to declare a national emergency, that tariff power solely resides with Congress, and that Trump violated the Constitution, and that the law he cited to do this, it doesn't give him the authority to do tariffs. Right, all of this coming from a lawsuit that was brought by several states and several companies, including a wine cellar. Them arguing that the law that Trump cited to do this, it doesn't even mention tariffs, and that he was imposing taxes on Americans without their consent. All of which would mean while almost all of the tariffs are done and blocked for now, the tariffs on cars, car parts, and steel and aluminum, they would still be in play because Trump used a different law for that. But again, the futures market is exploding. The dollar is increasing in value. Other currencies are currently falling just as fast. At least as I'm recording this, and you have legal experts saying that the court decision here, it has him dead to rights and that he actually doesn't have the authority in any universe to do this. But this also is, one, you have lawyers saying, well, maybe they just need to use a different law. And two, Trump is now appealing this decision because, tariffs are like his favorite thing. But if he doesn't get an emergency stay on this ruling, the tariffs would essentially be over, at least for now. Right, and with this, you're seeing people kind of split. Some saying that this is the perfect off-ramp for the White House. They can just let the whole tariff episode fade into the background and take credit for the economy. But then you have others saying, yeah, maybe it's perfect for the White House and Republicans, but not for Trump, so that's why they're appealing. But hey, follow to stay in the loop, because follows are tariff-free again.